Hi, my name is Kate Berry from the University of Texas at Austin. And in this video, I'm going to talk to you about Buccaneer problems within our Pirate Math Equation Quest intervention. Specifically, I'm going to talk about Buccaneer problems that are using the multiplicative schemas of equal groups, comparison, and ratios and proportions. The materials that we will need for our Buccaneer problems include our Buccaneer problem worksheet, which has 3 word problems, a writing utensil such as a pencil, as well as our UPS check attack strategy poster and our 3 schema posters, one for equal groups, one for comparison, and one for ratios and proportions. Our Buccaneer problems activity is meant to run about 15 to 18 minutes if you're going to have students set up and solve all 3 word problems using our attack strategy and our schema posters. Similar to the Jolly Roger review, I've created a key for you. So for every set of Buccaneer problems, there is a key. So here we see over here, this is day 1. Here it corresponds to lesson 1. We see Buccaneer problem A, Buccaneer problem B, and Buccaneer problem C. I'm going to stand in front of C really quickly so we can talk about A. So here you see this problem is about the library and the books. Here I've written the same problem down here. And here we see the key. I've written the schema. We know this is a comparison problem. I've written the equation as the letters. So we see S times T equals P, which stands for the set times the times equals the product. And then we've plugged in our numbers, so 50 times 4 equals 200. And then we've written the answer as 200 books, so our number answer and our label answer. So for all 3 problems in each of the 39 lessons, you will find a key. So when we think about Buccaneer problems, we're really thinking about this as a group activity, and we're thinking about this as a way for the teacher to work with the student to model and to allow the student an opportunity for guided practice to help him or her walk through the word problems. So we can think about this as a whole group activity. Maybe we're working on 2 or 3 of the problems as a whole class. We also could think about this as a center activity. So maybe we're modeling the first 2 problems, and then maybe during the center work, we're doing a little bit more guided or independent practice. We also could think about this as a small group activity. Maybe a group of 4 students is working in a center or with the teacher to set up and solve the word problems. So there are many different ways for us to think about how to use the Buccaneer problems within the context of your classroom. Again, it just depends on you and the needs of your students. Thank you so much for taking the opportunity to view this video where we talked about how to utilize Buccaneer problems within your classroom. I'd like to take a second to thank the Institute of Education Sciences, the University of Texas at Austin, and the Meadows Center for Preventing Educational Risk. Without their support, this work would not be possible.